Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to cover our fourth chapter of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville. And in our last class we read chapter 3, and now I am going to summarize the whole chapter for you to make it easy for you to build connection between the events of third chapter and the things happening in the fourth chapter. Now, at the start of third chapter, we learn that the whaling trip begins and Ishmael gets to meet most of the crew members. Captain Ahab finally makes his appearance on the quarterdeck, and that Captain Ahab is seen by the crew members after many days. Here, we learned more about Captain Ahab's character and his appearance through the narrator Ishmael. And we learned that how much he hates Moby Dick, the giant white whale. He promises a doubloon, a coin, to any crew member who is first to sight the white whale. He is just impatiently waiting to kill the Moby Dick. Captain Ahab describes the white whale in great detail. He says on page number 20 that whoever sees the white whale with its wrinkled brow and crooked jaw, whoever sees him first will have this coin as a reward. Okay, now this was the summary of third chapter. Now let's move to our fourth chapter, our new chapter that we are going to read today. On page number 26, at the start of the chapter 4, they see a school of whales about 2 miles east. They make all preparation as crew members run in all directions preparing for the hunt. The crew members prepare for the hunt in 3 whale boats. Here we learn how difficult it is to hunt a whale. On the same page, we learn about 5 mysterious men dressed in black. The 5 mysterious men appeared and get into the spare boat. On page number 27, we have more detail here, and we learn that the man who was apparently in charge of the group of 5 men was a tall, dark-skinned Persian who wore a peculiar turban on his head made from his own braided white hair. On page number 27, we have all these details about the 5 mysterious men. Now, even after so much preparation and struggle, the men are unable to catch anything. They battle a violent storm around the Cape of Good Hope, but they are unable to hunt whales. At that night, the crew was in low spirit because of their failed attempts. This was their first attempt, so it failed, so they were in low spirit. This is on page number 28. Okay, once they enter the Indian Ocean, they finally spot the white whale. However, once they lower the boats, they realize that it is a giant dead squid. For Starbuck, it is a bad omen. According to him, if a whale ship encounters a giant squid, it will never return home. But for Queequeg, it is a good sign. Squid is a marine animal like octopus. It is on page number 30 of your book. Now, on the next day, they successfully hunt a black whale. You can see the whale here in this picture. It is on page number 32. When they see the black whale, they lower 4 whale boats into the sea. Finally, they hunt a black whale. On page number 32, the narrator says, it took all 4 boats and the strength of 36 men to pull the whale back to the Pequod. Upon our return, the whale was chained to the side of the ship. The business of extracting the oil would begin the next day. Here the chapter ends.